Howdy, Treadheads, and welcome to the 2016 Spring Mush Ride. Brought to you by Made in Michigan Legend Trailers. Buy it for looks, keep it for life. And by Burt Lake Marina, serving northern Michigan with award-winning service since 1969.
So here we go. All right, go ahead.
At 9:30 sharp, we headed out on our annual spring mush ride with 90 members and 50-some-odd machines. The first leg of our journey would take us to Atlanta for lunch, about 50 miles southeast of Indian River. Normally this time of year, the snowmelt kept the trails mushy, hence the ride name. This year, however, we had very little snowpack, and if not for Thursday's rain, the dust would have been beyond nasty today. Our first stop at the 20-mile mark was the bridge over the Pigeon River. With the high vantage point, it's a good spot to view all the riders and see if anyone was falling behind. This was a very good group, however, with experienced riders, and I found no one having any problem to keep up with the pack. After taking in the view, swapping some tails, and grabbing a snack, we mounted up and headed out for our ride south. A couple of hours into the ride, one of our quads had blown a belt. We had two experienced guides in the rear, and after a short radio conversation with Mike Hardy, known as MacGyver to most of us, we decided the group would move on to Atlanta. MacGyver would stay and help change the belt and catch up to us at lunch. We pulled into Atlanta right on time, about 12:30. We had made arrangements with Lucky D's for lunch, and they did a great job. The food was good, the service was outstanding, and within an hour we were all fed and ready to go. We first hit the two gas stations north of town and regrouped where the ORV route crosses the highway. After everyone was fueled, we waited for traffic to clear and headed out north on Trail 9 to Millersburg. About 25 miles north of Atlanta, we split into two groups. The shorter ride would head northwest back to Indian River, while about 30 of us would head northeast to Millersburg. I'd like to thank Austin Baldwin for leading the early group back and taking this footage of the group at the Beaver Hole. Nice job.
Thank you. Thank you.
The shorter ride was back at Brentwood a little after 5, just about the time the rest of us pulled into Millersburg. We gassed up and had dinner at the Three Cedars restaurant, where the food is always good, before heading out to the final leg of the trip. It was getting near sunset when we reached the wettest part of our trip. This county road, and yes, it is a county road, runs through the wetlands for most of 5 miles. Some of the lumber used to line the roadway was floating, so you had to take it slow and work your way around. One of the machines driving over a plank got hung up with all 4 hanging off the bottom. By the time we had all made it through, night had set in, and we stopped for our last break of a long day. Until next time, have fun, be safe, and I'll see you on the trail.